1, 2.
Good morning, Internet. My name is LowFlyinGoose, and today I'm going to be taking apart this here Monogreen Azusa EDH. I did say that if I got 15 likes on that video, I would do this, and son of a bitch, I'm a man of my word. So,
Yeah, we've been putting it off for a very long time.
yeah, like 2 weeks or something.
Yeah.
Too long. So what I'm going to start with, I've got 4 piles here. I've got 4 piles. I've got creatures, spells, non-creature permanents, and land. So the easiest one to go first with is going to be land. I've got 33 total lands, and for Azusa that feels like a little bit low, but whatever. I think that's 25 basic forests. I'm not the best at counting, but 7, 8.
And this is dubbed, this is what, segment 3 of today's show?
16, 17, 18, 19, 25 basic lands, on the money.
Good deals.
Alright, so non-basic lands, I've got the Mosswort Bridge. It's the Hideaway for Greenland. Hideaway says you may, or when it comes into play tap, look at the top 4, put a card under it, and then green tap, you may play it if you have total mana or total power 10 or greater on the board. Really good in this deck because you got a bunch of big fat things that you're going to hit hard with. You got Treetop Village, a good man land when you need it.
Will you lay them straight for me?
Yeah, not bad. Then we've got Boseiju, who shelters all. This is so you have your important instant sorceries, so they're uncounterable, just to keep yourself protected. Then you've got Mokokoro, Center of the Sea, extra draw power, always a good thing. Scorched Ruins. Now I'm probably going to replace this for Lotus Veil, but this comes into play. Sack 2 untapped lands or sack this. That's tab add 4 colorless to your mana pool. Lotus Veil is 3 of any one color, and I need color mana in this deck. Strip Mine. Land Destruction is always decent. Tectonic Edge, again, land destruction. Then I've got Yavimaya Hollow for regeneration. I need to get a Gaia's Cradle, but in time. Those are still expensive.
Yeah, they are.
Alright, let's go through non-creature permanents. Starting out, we've got a Soul Ring for your extra mana rep. Mana Vault, Sea Soul Ring. Lightning Greaves, if you just want your dude to attack and be able to do its abilities turn 1, Lightning Greaves is always a good idea. Umezawa's Jite, just for pesky token removal or life gain if you need it, or if you just want to hit a little harder. Horn of Greed. Horn of Greed works extremely well with Azusa. Whenever a player plays a land, draw a card. Oblivion Stone, you gotta have that board removal. Extra Planar Lens, make your forest tap for double. Caged Sun, make your forest tap for double, make your green creatures get 1/1.
So if you have both of those out, your lands are tapping for...
Green lands will tap for 3.
Damn.
Akroma's Memorial, this is for your protection from black and red and flying first strike. This is your fuck you.
Oh yeah, I gave you that. That card is awesome.
No, I bought this one.
You did?
Yep.
So I still got one of those, okay.
No, I sold that one.
You sold that one?
Yeah.
Oh, damn.
I got like 30 bucks.
Yeah.
That's like $10 more than the buy price. Good Court of Crossroads. I've found out that I need haste in this deck, and even if they get it, I don't care because I will combo out and kill them. Burgeoning. Whenever an opponent plays a land, you play a land. Great in multiplayer games when you can just vomit out 4 lands before your second turn. Drop of Honey. Now this was a tech choice for me. Getting rid of their small creatures while keeping my shit alive is always good. And Drop of Honey is powerful green removal. Rites of Flourishing. Extra draw, extra land play. Bear Umbra. It says when this creature attacks. So when you go into combat and you tap it sideways, you get your land back.
Wow.
Always a good choice. Vernal Bloom, forest tap for an additional green. Greater Good, sack a dude, draw cards equal to power, pitch 3. Always good when you need to cycle through your deck to get your combo. And then I've got both of the good Garrets. I've got Garrett Wildspeaker, +1 to untap 2, -1 to make a dude, and -4 to overrun. And I've got Garrett Primordial, or Primal Hunter. I've got it in Korean because Korean's sexy. And they're both good. I mean, I would use the third one, but I don't really see much use for it. When I get to the creatures, you'll know why. The commander, real quick, for those who don't know, is Azusa Lost But Seeking. She says you can play an additional 2 lands on each of your turns.
She's sexy too.
So, I mean, she costs 3 mana, and on turn 3 you have 6 lands. It's kind of, or 5 lands.
It's broken.
5 lands. It's kind of fucking pathetic how good she is. Alright. We're going to save the creatures for last, because that's got all the sexy...
So didn't you tell me this? If you ever see an EDH player whip out a mono-colored
they either
commander,
know what the fuck they're doing, or they're a scrub. But if they know what the fuck they're doing, you'll know it within turn 3. They'll wreck your shit.
Yeah, just like you see.
And then five color generals are scary as.
Wait, colored what?
5 color generals.
Oh wow.
5 or rainbow colored.
Oh, rainbow color.
Scary as shit. It's probably a rainbow reanimator. All right, let's go into the instants and sorceries. You got a crop rotation. When it comes into play, play it, sack a land, find a land. So non-basic lands. Very good. Worldly Tutor. Search for your dude, put it on top of the deck. Chord of Calling. Search for your dude, put it in play. Harrow. Sack a land, go find 2.
It's an old card.
Yeah. Early Harvest. Target player untaps all basics they control with 25 basics and all the mana ramp. It's pretty good. Vitalizing Wind. Creatures you control get 7/7 till end of turn when you just want to end it. Green Sun Zenith. Creature Tutor.
And it goes back into your library. So
Oh yeah. Regrowth. I've got a German beta one. Sup,
Whoa, let me
bitches?
zoom in on that. Wow.
Sup.
Colorless Dem Freemhoof.
Yep. Regrowth. Put a card from grave back to hand. Summer Bloom. Play up to 3 additional lands this turn.
Sorry for the camera problems.
Cultivate. I'm probably going to replace this with something better, but whatever. Cultivate. Tutor for 2 lands, 1 into play tapped, 1 in the hand. It's got to be basics. Harmonize. Draw 3 cards. Primal Command.
Well, what is that? Is that Korean or Chinese?
Japanese.
Japanese.
Primal Command. You get to choose 2 of 4 different modes, and it's either gain 7 or put a non-creature permanent on top of the deck, or someone shuffles a graveyard into their library, or tutor for a creature, reveal it, put it into your hand. Pretty damn good card. Rude Awakening, one of my favorite spells in the deck.
Yeah.
Choose 1, untap all lands, or until end of turn, lands become 2/2 dudes, or you can entwine it, but you'll never entwine it because you don't want them to kill your lands. Butthole. Just untap all lands.
That's the main card for the Astral Slide too.
It's one of them. It's in there. And you got Soul's Majesty. Draw cards equal to the power of target creature you control. Again, I find myself
That's a pretty
loving my draw mechanics. And it was cheap too. This thing foil was like 50 cents.
Wow.
Yeah. Collective Unconscious. Again, draw. Draw a card for each dude you've got. Power Rangers.
They're calling me.
Last sorcery I've got is Tooth and Nail. This is probably one of the pivotal cards in the deck. Choose 1, search library for up to 2 dudes, reveal them, put them into your hand, and then shuffle, or put 2 dudes into play, or for 9, do both. So get 2 of your biggest, fattest threats, and then laugh. Okay. Last but not least, let's look at the creatures. And I've got these all sorted by mana cost, just so you. I've got Kyrian Ranger. Return a forest to untap a dude. Great for the mana producing guys. Soccer Tribe Elder. Sack to go get a land. Fauna Shaman. Green tap, pitch a dude, go find a dude. And she works really well with one of the cards that I'm going to show you in a bit. Lotus Cobra. Landfall. Whenever you play a land, you get 1 mana of any color to your mana pool. Raphalos. Llanowar Emissary. This guy's banned as the commander, but you can have it in the deck.
Whoa! Wait. There is a ban list for commanders.
Yep.
Wow.
I'll go over that in a sec. Scrib Ranger. One of the Kyrian Ranger re-effects. Bounce forest to untap a land. It's got flash and pro blue. Again, works really well with Raphalos.
Let me zoom in on that because I didn't get a good shot. Okay. Okay.
Primordial Hydra in Russian. Yeah. I picked this as a funny card. It's a lot of fun with Lightning Greaves. You just let it get to like 50-50 and then you kill him out of nowhere. Or bigger. Take your pick. Fierce Empath. Tutor for a dude that costs 6 or more when it comes into play. He's really good for finding the big fat combo piece you want. Or Primeval Titan. Whichever. Eternal Witness. Same thing as Regrowth, except
Major necessary.
She's-
Necessity.
Graveyard Recursion is extremely important in this deck. I can't stress that enough. Loaming Shaman. When it comes into play, target player shuffles any number of target cards from their graveyard into their library. Good for either your Graveyard Recursion or seriously fucking with the Reanimator player. Somberwald Sage. Tap to add 3 of any one color to your mana pool. You're always gonna pick mono. You're always gonna pick green with this, but fuck you, I'm a horse. Yavimaya Elder. When it dies, you can go get 2 basic lands, put them into your hand, shuffle, and then for 2 sack, draw a card.
Wow, we were just talking about Yamivai.
I love the Yavimaya, the lore behind the Yavimaya Forest. It's pretty awesome. Champion of Landhold. This is a new card I put in here. It says, whenever a creature comes into play, this creature gets a wound counter, and creatures with the power less than her can't block.
Now, did you look that up on magic.info, or you just
It's
knew
from
it?
Avacynor Sword. It's a new card, and I look at these cards. If they're in a foreign language, I know what they say.
Okay.
And if she's a 7/7, if they don't have anything 7 or greater, they can't block anything.
Huh.
So
I've
let's
never
say
seen that. That's new. You haven't fought me with that yet.
she's pretty embarrassingly good. If you just like Avenger Zendikar right after her, she becomes like an 8/8. So if they only have 7/7s, they're kind of fucked. Oracle of Moldiah. She's ridiculous with Azusa because you get more land drops, and you get to play with the top reveal. And if it's a land, you get to play it.
Wait, does that the top revealed affect me too, or your play?
You may play
Okay.
additional lands, and I have to play with the top reveal. Genesis. This is one of the cards that works beautifully with Fauna Shaman. If I pitch him and go find something else, and they kill everything, I get to slowly bring it all back with Genesis. And Genesis is great for if I need my combo.
What was
pieces.
I remember this set with the Tombstone by their name. Was that just?
The Tombstone means that they do something in their graveyard.
Okay, yeah, that's what.
In Judgment, that's what they tried to do with everything that had flashback or anything that did anything with the graveyard. And Genesis and Lava Dart are the biggest ones from there. Vorapede. Mine's got a top hat and a pimp cane, like a serp. It's just a 5/4 vigilance, trample, and die. Good body.
Is that custom artwork you've got?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
He has a lot of his cards with custom artwork.
Yeah.
That's how intense he goes.
I have a sucker for it. Primeval Titan. You have to have a Primeval Titan in a green EDH deck. I mean, the mana ramp is absurd. There's really no downside to having a Primeval Titan in your EDH deck.
There you go.
Seriously, if you have green, just put it in there. You'll enjoy it. Kamal Fist of Crozet.
Yes.
When you have a lot of land or a lot of mana, you just
He's basically an
activate the
overrun,
overrun a trillion times
Yeah.
until they die.
which you can make a trillion.
Oh, yeah.
No problem.
Or if you have some way to kill kill creatures, make all their lands 1/1, blow them up. Soul of the Harvest. This thing is really good whenever you have a non-token creature come in. You get to draw a card. Everything basically says draw a card if it's a non-token creature. Primacrux. This thing gets really big, really fast.
What's this mana cost? 6?
6 green. And its power token is equal to the number of green mana symbols among creatures you control. He gets big.
Wait,
Fast.
whoa. That,
If you have 20 green mana symbols on your side of the field, it's a 20/20. He gets big,
ow.
fast. He's hysterical.
How
I
much
love
is that card? Like a $20 card?
$3.
$3? Wow.
Yep. Deadwood Treefolk. Again, graveyard recursion. So good. Gyre's Revenge. It's an 8/5 haste uncounterable that can't be targeted by green stuff. Or by non-green stuff. Really good.